got too many fakes, made lots of...
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Chargers and the Bats, and it comes your way next.
In the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And a glance here at the southpaw who will be calling the plays under center.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Play action. Roman. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And a look at the next-gen stats reveals that sack occurred in all of 2.3 seconds. And you think you want to be an NFL quarterback? On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. The good things are in store here today for him.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
Becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Roman. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Ready, set.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown. Gerald Everett from 10 yards out. And the Chargers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Taken in at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to try to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Yeah, he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Green, switch, yellow, one.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Roman. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5 here, so he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Roman. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw on 3rd down, Roman under pressure again, and down he goes again. Odafe Oweh providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 4-point game. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal can haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. First play's a run with Nwangu. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Up the middle, Nwangu. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. This is something that we've seen from Lamar Jackson since back in his Louisville days. He can be so dangerous with the RPO.
Yeah, and whoever designed the RPOs, it's almost like they had a guy like Lamar Jackson in mind because of his ability to do everything. He can tuck it and throw it. He can tuck it and run it. He can hand it off inside when he gets the right read. Bottom line is most teams want him to hand it off because when he takes off and goes, he can break down a defense.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Bats are once again back in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front, have the field general, the leader, just fall in behind them.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So out come the Chargers. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. He'll get this to about the 38.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged out there, play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Odafe Oweh. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And a look at the next-gen stats reveals that sack occurred in all of 2.3 seconds. And you think you want to be an NFL quarterback? Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. The 20. Touchdown. Mark Andrews, 69 yards. And the Bats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. Run play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chargers ready to take over. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Roman. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies to win 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Odafe Oweh able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! DJ Moore, 45 yards. And the Bats will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Roman. And incomplete on the deep ball. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Roman.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And this offense set to go now to begin the third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Back to Nwangu again on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Hand it inside. Quarterback tucks it and keeps it. Quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Another run now for Nwangu. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On the give is Nwangu. And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Handoff here to Nwangu. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Nwangu fighting to stay upright inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Nwangu. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Now it's Nwangu. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. One quarter remains for the right to advance. Back now in Austin. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run for it. It's Nwangu. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kene Nwangu. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bats are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chargers getting set to go. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Throwing to start the drive. Roman. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back to throw. Roman. And it's a fumble. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll go right back to Nwangu. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. We knew he had the potential to give this defense fits with his arm, but he's really given them fits with his legs in this one.
Got him tied knots, doesn't he? Because you can see the indecision all the way through. Because when you're defending an RPO and you have to have the proper assignments, that means you're thinking instead of reacting, and he's taking full advantage of that, having a big game.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Nwangu. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kene Nwangu with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bats continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. On the run is Nwangu. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Holding offense.
That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why. And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around out there? They want to lead this team deeper into the playoffs and hopefully onto the Super Bowl. And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To throw on second down, Roman. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and
you see, it's two type of people in life. It's people that wake up and wish they had it. And it's people that wake up and go get it. We go get it, baby. Let's go. Photo pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Top floor, top dog, like I just signed a TDE. Gang, 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 gang. No, we all gotta eat. Up late, bills due, rent due, I ain't been asleep.